Hi, I'm Vanessa and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're not new, welcome back and thank you very much for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the government response on reducing the tuition fee for university to £3,000. Someone asked me to do this video in my Instagram, so I thought why not, because the government have responded. So yeah, if you're interested, keep watching. So I got an email from the petition. So my computer, my laptop is that way, so I'm just gonna read it. So if I'm looking that way, I'm not ignoring anything. I just read it from the computer. So yeah. So the government said the government response was tuition fee levels must represent value for money and ensure that universities are properly funded. Government is now considering a reduction in maximum fee levels to £3,000. This is a difficult time for students, and government supports the desire of everyone in higher education that students continue to receive the best learning experience while recognizing the wide range of issues that have arisen from the pandemic. Students have made their voices heard through a range of 8 petitions over the past year. Government response to the previous petitions on fee referrals can be read here. There's a link there. Blah, 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 blah. The petitions committee had an inquiry into the impact of COVID-19 on students. Parliament debates its impact on students on 16th of November 2020. Blah, 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 blah. And it says at the end, if you students may engage with a democratic process further by writing to the MP. So yeah, if they want to go further with this, they can write to the MP. Obviously the petition has reached 10,000. So when the petition reaches 10,000, the government responded. It's about 5,000 summer. So yeah, that's why the government responds. So basically, they don't want to reduce it to £3,000, which is ridiculous. I think they should reduce it to that price. Or even if they don't want to reduce it to £3,000, at least reduce it to, I don't know, 6. For me, the reason I want it to reduce is because we are not being any different than, well, my course at least is not being any different than an open university. If you don't know what's an open university, it's basically a university that's literally done online. When you apply for an open university, is £3,096. So it's basically £3,000 per year. And if you don't go to an open university, it's 9,250. So do you see the difference? So I'm paying 9,250 for getting lessons online, whereas a student for an open university is paying £3,000 for learning online. So we're both getting the same results but from different prices, which is not fair. I should get my price reduced at that rate because I'm not receiving nothing. I've been here since September and I've only had one face-to-face lesson, and that wasn't even a lesson, it was a practical skills lessons. So you know what I mean? That's the problem. So I personally think it should reduce at least to that price, £3,096, because we're not getting, it's not better than an open university. Like, if I knew an open university were going to do it like this and we were going to be like an open university, I would have applied for an open university because it's cheaper. Like, at the end of the year, at the end of the 3-year course, they're going to end up paying £9,000 back, and I'm going to end up paying about £30,000 back. You know what I mean? I am paying triple the amount of money that the students of open universities. So I just think that's so unfair. But obviously, when you apply for a petition, it will be discussed on the Parliament debates if it reaches 100,000 votes, petitions, or whatever. And he has gone further than 100,000. So they will discuss this in the House of Parliament, as a debate and stuff like that. And I hope it goes down because we are not being any different than an open university. But yeah, the government response is basically they don't think it's right to reduce it to £3,000. Sorry, I'm looking at the laptop. Yeah, and I just don't think it's right, because at the end of the day, we paid so much money to get, we pay so much money to get a good experience and a good teaching and learning, and we're not getting nothing of that. Like, a lot of people are falling asleep with online lessons, and I'm telling you this because I've fallen asleep once. And yeah, so as I said before, at the end of the email it says the petition has over 100,000 signatures, so the petition committee will consider it for a debate. Consider, but I'm crossing my hopes that yeah, it will be for a debate. They can also gather further evidence and press to the government for action. The committee is made up of 11 MPs from political parties in government and opposites. It's entirely independent of the government. Find out about the committee, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it will be discussed. It will be considered to discuss in a parliament debate. So yeah, I want to see how it goes. Like, it needs to get reduced, and if they're not gonna reduce the £3,000, let them reduce it to 6 at least. But yeah, especially in my course, like, I'm getting very little 1-to-1. One lesson was face to face. Like, I haven't even met all my mates from my course. So yeah, it needs to get reduced ASAP. Like, this year's, and if this corona is gonna continue next year, it needs to get reduced next year, and so on. So yeah, it just needs to get reduced this year, because this year's university has been shite. So yeah, that was the government's response. They don't think they don't want to reduce it. The reason, they haven't even given a reason, to be honest, because they haven't even given a reason why they don't want to reduce it. Basically, it doesn't represent the value of money, which I think it does, because an Open University are getting £3,000 for online learning, and we are doing the same thing. So it is representing the amount of money. And if it's not representing the amount of money, they could have said, okay, we won't reduce the £3,000, but we'll reduce it to 6 or 8, to represent it. But they just said no straight away. Like, they're not even giving us options, which I think is stupid. But yeah, that was the government's response. A big fat no. So, oh well. So thanks for watching the video. Yeah, I'll keep you posted on what they say and everything else. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like and comment, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. See you later next time.